Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show brings you the Global Baseball League. It's the Cats going up against the Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill, Roger Clemens. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're underway from Queens. Oh, 1 now.
Ball, that's out.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Hey!
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a ball popped up. McMahon settles under it. He's got it. 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Struck him out looking. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill in this one, Alek Manoah. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Oh, that's out.
Just missed.
Oh, that's inside.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
That one missed. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Outside corner, got him looking. And immediately comes in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
See if you can go
outside.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one in the air, center field. Roberts under it, and the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
No, that's down.
Second inning here, no score.
Ball
He's just
in.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Spins the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field, carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Bell. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0. That's a little bit low. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Flips the corner. That is strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. 1 out man at first. And now Mitch Garver. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run homer. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. On a line. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ryan McMahon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That missed by a lot. And now 3-0. And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
McMahon off of first with 2 away. On a line, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's in.
Check swing called strike. And it's a ball and a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And they take a 3-run lead. Runners on the move. Pitching for a strike.
No,
Go to third.
he's in there.
Save. Double steal. scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
The 1-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Struck him out. Top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Ryan Howard. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Inside, ball 1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swings through that one for strike 2. In the air, right field. He makes the grab. And now the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the outside corner. Got him looking.
Nope. Outside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Howard off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. This one smashed down the right field line. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Dustin Pedroia getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. Conforto on his way over. And that is that. half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Tommy Canley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And he takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball three.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
This one popped up right side. Takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Next up, for the Mets, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Matt Carpenter.
That's out.
The 1-0. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
What do you
Check
got?
swing, now an appeal to third. Did not go. Nice stop. The feed for one. To first,
No, he's
not
safe.
in time. Great effort there.
For New York, catcher, Mitch Garver.
And that drops in for a strike.
Ball one. Ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Back here in Queens, leading off, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one at triple digits.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. There's a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Sits him down looking. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. John Franco.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
The 0-1.
Nope.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's too low.
That's low.
Ball 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Next up,
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. That one misses in the dirt. And that is low for ball 4.
Perfect.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the top of the order now. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. There goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in score.
Runner on the go again. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. Ground ball left side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Third baseman,
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. That was foul, and he'll see another. Man at second.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. This to third. And they get Arenado for the out. The bat be Michael Conforto.
Ball, that's down.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike two. This one in the air, center field. Roberts under it. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. Here's Lane Thomas now.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And they'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. To third, Arenado. To first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. So the lineup flips over. Dave Roberts will hit next. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that is it. foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well,
Yep,
this is a
that ball
guy
went
that
out.
can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Josh Bell at the plate now. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
Off
It
the
looked
plate,
to
ball
me
1.
like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one ripped. And foul ball. 2-2 now. And
Ball 3.
downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Next up, for the Mets, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Up the middle. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Camilo Doval into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Out to short. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. That is out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. This one in the air, center field. O'Neill on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting for Cairo, the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Aye.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
No, that's low.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Wood. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Oh, 1 down. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Strike three struck him out for the third time today. Bottom of the sixth. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
That's a ball.
That was straight queso right there.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2. Next offering down in the dirt. Tranquilo Camilo. Notches the K. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's your 1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Well struck, right field. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. 1 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that skips in the dirt. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time, and O'Neill is retired.
Now batting for New York, shortstop, Hernandez.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Out of here. Home run, Kike Hernandez. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Pitching change here, Mason Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, out to short. Fitzgerald handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
High High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Hey! 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. Garrett Clevenger on to pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Ball, that's low. Ball.
Oh, look at the stop. First and second and nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses. Ball 1. Slider clips the corner. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting for New York, catcher Mitch Garver.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. In the air to left center. Wood should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now pitching.
Kenley Jansen into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
Hey. And a foul ball.
2 on, 2 outs. In there. Got him looking for the... Back here in Queens, digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Now pitching.
Grant Taylor will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low. Fastball for some pitchers.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Now batting for the Cats, center fielder Dave Roberts.
Taylor, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Ball inside.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Stays alive. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. On the ground, Hernandez. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Citi Field, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That just misses. And it. On a no. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ball to strike.
That's ball 2.
Late on that fastball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Next up for the Mets, center fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. safely into second. He's got a double. Back to the top of the order. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's already homered in this game.
That's a ball.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's gone. Kike Hernandez takes him deep. His second homer of the night. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Michael Conforto will climb in. Hit hard but foul off to the left. In there. And so now 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way. On the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, number 21. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Ball, that's outside.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. 2 outs, base is empty. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Carlos Santana.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the game.
Right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Now the 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball, and this should do it. Tosses to first. That finishes the evening's action.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Always on my mind. You're always on. I look around, search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So-called sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing the role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath I retain. Don't you wanna breathe?